The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Andrew Rogers alongside Carson-Newman men's soccer head coach Lyons as his team gets set for the home opener and the start of SAC play this Saturday against Catawba. Coach, three on the road to start the year, three in a row, a loss and two ties, 1-1 scores, and now it's time for SAC play. Let's reflect on the first three, though. Long road trips for those three contests, some good performances, some good goals were scored, some defensive issues that led to some goals and some ties. Break down your thoughts on the first three and what excites you about what this team can do moving forward.
Yeah, like you say, three big road trips. I thought the guys have responded extremely well in the post-match comments. Felt we probably should have come away with a little bit more, potentially in all three games, if I'm honest. But you've got to take responsibility. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me has been the guys' work rate. On and off the ball, they've been fantastic, buying into what we're talking about. Again, if both sides of the ball a little bit more clinical going forward, creating a little bit more in the final third is definitely something we're going to work on. The big focus has been on the defensive side, so that'll be something we'll work on moving forward. And then just it's been really some defensive errors that we can easily kind of cut out of the game. So just some simple mistakes that we'll look at on the game review. We'll bring some individuals in, some units in, and if we can just kind of tweak them little things, we're excited to see, going into Saturday's game, how the guys can start conference.
It seems like responses have been critical. Trevecca scored the first goal in the season opener. You responded very well after that. Same with yesterday or on Wednesday in West Alabama. They score first in the 7th, 8th minute, and then you guys respond 9 minutes later. How important were those responses? But also on the flip side, to know when you score, teams are going to want to do the same thing like that happened in the Huntsville game as well.
We talk about it, whether you score or you concede. The next probably 10 minutes are going to be key. Emotions swing, and it's important that you control that. But like you say, to bounce back when you concede a goal and go and get one yourself is big. I thought we were a little bit unlucky in the Alabama game. Credit to them to get the draw, but it was a big deflection off Colsey, and that's again, it's part of the game. But overall, like you said, the responses, the mentality, and like we talked about, the work ethic and the bought-inness from the group has been big. Obviously,
you're going to be glad to be back at home, but not for long. You'll have two road games next week after that. But it's also the start of SAC play here at home. Not that anything changes when you get out there on the pitch, but when you look into this conference season, how important is it to get off on a good note on Saturday against the Catawba team? You know you're going to get their best punch.
Yeah, again, we talk about all the time in the SAC, top teams. I think they've got 8 goals in 3 games. New head coach with fantastic pedigree, so I know he's going to have the team set up well. And these games really important to look to get points from it at least, because at home you want to make it a fortress. You want to get the win, because every game is going to be a battle, and the earlier you can get points on the board, the better for the team going forward and looking to get into postseason play, looking to compete certainly top 3. Every game is important, and the guys, again, if we can tweak the little things, like we talk about both sides of the ball, playing at home, first game of the season, should be excited, should be right up for it.
Catawba's 2-1 this year, though they've won back-to-back games, scored 3 goals or more in back-to-back wins. And when I reflected back on these previous meetings between you and the Indians, 8 of the last 9 have been decided by a goal or less. I think back-to-back have been ties. What is the difference in some of these one-goal games? Your teams have been on the right side of those one-goal games more often than not. What has been the difference in those meetings, but also just in general to be on the right side of some close battles that you've had, not only this season, but with Catawba specifically, who you'll face Saturday?
The big thing, obviously, scoring the goals is going to be being clinical with the chances, because good teams won't give you that many chances. So when you get the opportunity, getting up frame, make the keeper work, and looking to obviously hit the back of the net. So that's super important. And then just defensively, we know again in SAC play, well, just regular season actually, but just defensively, you've got to be organised, willing to do the dirty work, put in the extra work for your teammates, put your body on the line, and work for the full 90. And again, I feel like we're getting close to that with the performances that we've had this season. So need to build on that and put that into practice on Saturday.
All right, best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
That's the head coach, Stephen Lyons. I'm Andrew Rogers, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.